My father refused to escort me down the aisle, claiming my fiancé wasn't worthy of our family's status, until a twist of fate changed his perspective. His exact words were, "I won't be caught supporting this disgrace. Builders are laborers, not kin." Caleb owned the most prominent construction firm across 3 counties, but to Dad, he was just rough hands and dusty boots. In Dad's eyes, anyone who didn't don a suit daily was beneath the prestigious Langley legacy. Never mind that Caleb's company constructed half the upscale estates Dad's real estate business marketed. "He's not suitable for you," Dad proclaimed when I shared our engagement news. "What will my associates think?" Mom, as usual, stayed quiet. My younger brother Owen just gave a half-hearted shrug. They'd learned not to challenge Dad when his social standing was at stake. Wedding plans turned into a battleground. Dad wouldn't contribute a dime. He told family members I was in a foolish phase and would soon see reason. When the invitations went out without his name as host, he called me selfish. "You're making a choice you'll regret for life," he warned. 3 weeks before the ceremony, Dad's firm downsized. After 25 years, he was jobless at 58. His confidence shattered as rejections stacked up. The man who'd built his identity on superiority was suddenly unemployed. Then Caleb's company advertised a senior project manager role. I didn't know Dad applied until Caleb came home, looking shocked. "Your father had an interview with me today," he said cautiously. My heart sank. "What did he say?" I asked. "Nothing about you. He didn't even mention having a daughter." The next day, Dad called. His voice sounded different, humbler. "I got the position," he said. "You're Caleb. He's very capable." Over the next few days, Dad's attitude shifted. He began praising the company's efficiency, its impressive operations. When Caleb visited our house, Dad was suddenly eager to talk about project schedules and revenue streams. "He's got a sharp mind," Dad told Mom. "Really knows the industry. Great with figures." I watched my father realize what I'd always known. Caleb was talented, diligent, and compassionate. The hands Dad once mocked were now signing his salary checks. 2 days before the wedding, Dad showed up at my door. "About walking you down the aisle," he started. "Don't," I cut him off. "You made your stance clear." "I was mistaken," he said softly. "My pride blinded me." "Your pride?" I scoffed. "This was about your precious image." Dad's face flushed. "He's my boss now. I see how he treats his team, how he manages everything. He's a decent man." "He was always a decent man. You just couldn't look past your biases." On the wedding morning, Dad arrived in his finest suit. "I know I don't deserve it," he said, "but I'm asking to walk you down the aisle." I stared at the man who'd spent months insisting I was ruining my life, now desperate to impress his new employer. "You can walk me halfway," I said at last. "Caleb's father will take me the rest of the way." During the ceremony, I caught Dad's eye as he shook Caleb's hand. For the first time in months, he looked truly proud. At the reception, Dad gave a speech about how he'd always known Caleb was exceptional, how privileged he felt to welcome him into the family. Later, Caleb pulled me aside. "Your dad's a solid employee," he said, "but I'm not keeping him on because he's your father." "I know," I replied. "You're keeping him because you're a better man than he is." 6 months later, Dad still works for Caleb. He's never apologized for trying to derail our relationship, but he's also never questioned Caleb's value again. Sometimes, justice arrives in steel-toed boots.